my chance to replay all those times when I hid away. You look at me and you see what you think, but you don't even know me at all. Misunderstood, but I've waited too long to give up on the words to fall. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. You and I, we're no different when it comes to love, when it comes to love. You and I, we're no different when it comes to love, when it comes to love. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. Love is the feeling, it's the same, different world. I was a fool, treated you cruel, but that don't make much sense when I was clearly in love, still with you. I ran away, you begged me to stay, but there was nothing I wouldn't do that you asked me to. Come on, let's take this train. We'll move out of here, but we'll soon be back again. Come on, let's take this train. We'll move out of here, but we'll soon be back again. I couldn't say if it were true. I was opening my mind to something so new that I had to do.
I let y'all see where I rest my head, cause I ain't hiding, I'ma die riding. I don't like running or jogging. I walk alone with my heat on any street. And yeah, I rob niggas, but that don't mean that I'm a thief. I'm a villain, and I hate Lil Zane. I wanna kill him. He sound like Pac, but his words got no feeling. That nigga telling lies, and I can see it in his eyes. He's a bitch in disguise, and I hate them kind guys. I don't think he gon' last that long. That 112 song he did wasn't lukewarm. It's pretty ugly, I should've been on. And now that I'm on, y'all rappers gon' hate me. And Lil' Kim, I want you to have my baby. I'm with these streets ain't had lately. And what a bitch need, a real nigga that'll sell weed to take care of his seed. And this rap shit, I ain't want it, but it seems I got it. So damn right I'm trying to make a profit. This is my thugs and my bitches trying to stack G's regardless. Ready to spark shit, Desert Ease with the cartridge. Robbing you guys, week later we splitting your pies. Pretty ugly on billboards, niggas I eat with, I kill for. Yo, I'ma get more, you dudes better get yours. I'ma flip my coke indoors and bet chips on pit bulls. Rock them niggas heartless, I ain't fucking with them. They keep on rapping, watch how fast them street lights get dim. See, I only be talking, just so happen the words be rhyming. I'm hotter than what these labels signing, that's why I stopped grinding. Some people think that I don't like Puffy, but let him offer me a meal, and I would love to be his buddy. I even buy Sean John Rugby, wear it to work. I wonder what it's gonna be worth when his body is in the dirt. The A&R's at Bad Boy, they said I'm better than Shine. If they'd assigned me for 9, I would've gave my bonus to my mom. The whole thing, I could care less if my neck bling. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, mine is the chrome thing. So come on, give me a reason to start squeezing. I'ma shoot until you stop breathing and your body leaving. Zipped up in back of the corner van with your girl crying.
Damn, why he do that to my man?
He had it coming, and if he didn't, then he died for nothing. I don't be bluffing, if I aim, then I'ma hit some. My thugs and my bitches trying to stack G's regardless. Ready to spark shit, Desert Ease with the cartridge. Robbing you guys, week later we splitting your pies. Pretty ugly on billboards, niggas I eat with, I kill for. Yo, I'ma get more, you dudes better get yours. I'ma flip my coke indoors and bet chips on pit bulls. Rock them niggas heartless, I ain't fucking with them. They keep on rapping, watch how fast them street lights get dim. Now I ain't got a lot of dough, so I can't afford to be fake. What y'all ballers hate me for? Y'all make triple what I make. I wouldn't wear Versace if they paid me to do promotions. You never see me posing in some gay man clothing. A pair of Guess jeans, a low shirt, or a fresh white tee is the only thing y'all probably see on me. And I don't need no diamonds. Shit, my dick worth the same. With or without the chain, these hoes gon' give me brains. I tell them politely, y'all gotta be gay not to like me. I'm nothing like these boys. Renting whores don't excite me. Well, maybe slightly, cause I ain't got a girl or a wifey. So what's $1.50? I spend the same on some Nike. Please believe it. Another thing, I'm conceited. I'm in love with myself. I'm even worse when I'm weeded. Read my lips. I am the shit. Far from a bitch, and I'll be the same when I'm rich. This to my thugs and my bitches trying to stack G's regardless. Ready to spark shit, Desert Ease with the cartridge. Robbing you guys, week later we splitting your pies. Pretty ugly on billboards, niggas I eat with, I kill for. Yo, I'ma get more, you dudes better get yours. I'ma flip my coke indoors and bet chips on pit bulls. Rock them niggas heartless, I ain't fucking with them. They keep on rapping, watch how fast them street lights get dim. The boy Papes, aka Pretty Ugly. Rick Wriggler on the beat, game, you know how we do.
fuck is that? What's that music play in your headphones? What we gotta do is get this funk in time, yeah. Funk in time out. Get ready. Funk in time out. I said get ready. Funk in time out. Get ready. Funk in time out.
Yo, what's up, you fucking assholes? Really appreciate you pimping out with me tonight.
In here.
That's what it's all about.
Let the DJ play the
Motherfucking
music
PIMP. Just like Fitty said. Don't you remember Fitty? Remember Fitty? Remember how great he was? Because you're listening to the James Journal After Show on XBLN Bullion Network. And we're here after a long night of broadcasting, and now it's chill out mode. And actually, you know what? I'll get a little bit of music going here because it's the after show, and I can just keep it playing in the background, and it won't bother us too much. And then you can call in if you want. Please do. In fact, I'd prefer it, and you can kind of talk about anything you want. Actually, we talked about pornography on the show earlier, but you don't have to talk about that. You can talk about whatever. I'm not going to hold it against you. We had a pretty good time talking about porn, too. Dylan Harper is an interesting subject, you know. And I'm on my third Jaeger bomb tonight. I've got the chat pulled up right here in the window. And I've been trying endlessly to get this chat window to update by itself. And I just seem to not be able to fucking do that for some reason. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Duffman Sean, who fucking is in all these like Liberty Radio discords and sets up all the bots in them, I'm gonna have to get in touch with him to like get these bots set up correctly for me, because for some reason I can do everything else on the computer correctly, but setting up these bots is just something that I'm just apparently incapable of doing. But I try my best. I could be another worthless millennial, which I'm sure plenty of you run into all the time. Because worthless millennials are a dime a dozen these days. Even though I gotta say, there are some millennials that are really intelligent. So my private business, part of my the advertising business I run, deals with like social media and stuff like that. Social media management and things like that. And it's funny because there's the girl that's now handling my social media lives in Morocco, in northwestern Africa, but she's a British citizen, but she lives in Morocco, and she's amazing. She does like a really killer job. And like, I'm really happy that I can leave my business in the hands of someone who I actually can finally fucking trust. And by the way, for those of you that are just tuning in, you're listening to the James Journal XBLN Bullion Network. This is the after show for the James Journal, so you're welcome to call in, hop in the on-air call-in lines, and I'll get you on the air. It'll only be a second. I won't even screen your calls since it's the after show. It'll be fun. And you can do that at discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. And you can hop in the on-air call lines there. We were talking about porn earlier. I gotta say, Dylan Harper is one sexy young lady. Dylan Harper. Oh, Dylan Harper. I can just imagine what it would be like to hear Macho Man Tranny Savage talking about sexy porn stars, because you know that deep down that's still a man, and you know that he or she, whatever pronoun you want to use, definitely thinks that these porn stars are sexy. Oh, Dylan Harper, brother. Oh, yeah. Don't call me dude. Don't call me dude, brother. Macho Man Tranny Savage. Macho Man Tranny Savage.
Hey, this is Macho Man Tranny Savage. Respect my authority. Macho Man Tranny Savage at your service, motherfucker. Don't call me sir. What are you calling me, sir? I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am. Make sure you get it right. Oh man, my dick itches. Don't call me sir. Oh man, my big balls itch. Don't call me sir. Oh yeah. Oh man. Macho Man Tranny Savage. Anybody want to see my cock? Don't call me a man. Anyone want to see my woman cock? Macho Man Tranny Savage.
That was Alice in Chains with Wood. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Man in a Box. No, sorry. Man in a Box. Here on XBLN Bullion Network, and this is the James Journal After Show. Go ahead and call in if you like. You can call about whatever you want. Porn, talk about music, you can talk about fucking the state of affairs in society today. It doesn't matter. I'll just be bullshitting this whole time, acting like an asshole, because this is the way after hours show, so it doesn't matter. Got some sick beats going right here. Some fat beats, as they say. David Guetta featuring Akon. Song's called Sexy Bitch. Real good party song, you know. You like that? They say she needs to slow down. The baddest thing around town. She's nothing like a girl you've ever seen before. Nothing you can compare to your neighborhood. Oh, I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful. Nice. That's the best part of the song right there, you know. For those of you that are listening on the Live 365 stream, feel free to tune in on the video stream on twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. And you can see the Discord chat even if you don't want to be a member of it. You can kind of see what other people are saying about the show. I've got it pulled up on the screen here. And this is David Guetta, by the way. Yes, I can see you. 'Cause every girl here wanna be you. Oh, she's a diva. I feel the same and I wanna meet her. And you're listening to XBLN Bullion Network, and this is the James Journal After Show with me, Cullen James, CJ, your compact disc Casanova, your tour guide through this fucking teenage wasteland you call your fucking useless, pathetic life. Looks like we might have a caller on the line here. Actually, it looks like it's Hoju. Let me see if I can get this to work really quickly here. If no, just dropped off. Never mind. Apologize for that. We can keep going with what we were doing. I want to take a quick break, actually. I'm going to drink a little bit of booze here, smoke a little bit of pot. I'll be right back. After these messages, you'll listen to XBLN Bullion Network. This is the after show. Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, surges down to Baltimore City, flies up to Manchester, New Hampshire, and all over the world. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network. Join the XBLN Bullion Network Discord at discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. Chat with other listeners, talk about hot topics, and even request songs for Reverb 2.0 and the Request Songs Forum. Call the live shows at the XBLN Bullion Network studio with the on-air call-in lines and high-definition audio. Download the Discord mobile app so you can take advantage of all the high-definition call-in features. Go to discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. We get it, okay? Radio these days is terrible. That's why you're here, because you're sick of hearing the same top 40 songs on the radio day after day, over and over again. You can support XBLN Bullion Network and the revolution in radio by liking XBLN Bullion Network on Facebook. Just go to facebook.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's facebook.xblnbullionetwork.com and hit the like button. It's that simple. Just take a second to do it.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this. You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know that XBLN Bullion Network now has a video feed on Twitch? The Twitch feed is available during our live shows here in the XBLN Bullion Network studio in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, and during some other shows too. To get there, just go to twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. And while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It will really help us out, especially if you subscribe to Amazon Prime. If you're a member of Amazon Prime and you subscribe to our Twitch, we'll get a cut of your annual membership fee. Believe it or not, this is one of the easiest and best ways you can support XBLN Bullion Network, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. Just go to twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. And once you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes you 1 extra second, and the difference it makes to XBLN Bullion Network is enormous. Twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network at xblnbullionetwork.com. Brought to you by Bullion Media at bullionmedia.net. That's bullionmedia.net. It's the James Journal After Show on XBLN Bullion Network. With me, Cullen James, and I'm fighting my intoxicatedness. But I've got Hoju on the line here. I was somehow able to actually get him on the line, and I'm going to bring him on the line. Hoju, you're on the air.
Is it working now?
Yeah, definitely. I can hear you loud and clear, it sounds like.
Nice. So I'm glad you're back. That James Journal I listened to tonight, obviously, and that shit was awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's funny as fuck, but good information, too.
Oh, yeah, cool, man. Yeah. Did you have anything? Do you have any commentary or anything to say about it?
I was just, again, I know we've talked to each other before and on the phone and called old James Whittakind and shit like that together, but
yep.
Main question is how's that Mac Mini doing?
Oh, yeah, the Mac Mini's actually been holding up quite well. It's been serving us really well. It's actually doing a way better job than the other computer did. So, to be honest, and you know, for a $300 purchase and $75 only for the RAM, I mean, I'd say, yeah, I made out quite well, I'd say. So it's doing as well, but I appreciate you asking that.
No, and Apple's, again, I know people hate Apple's. I hate Apple and Windows, but I did work for Apple's corporate office in Austin for years. But the hardware that Apple puts in their machines is way better than anything.
So it is superior to other computers, you're saying?
Yeah, as far as the actual internal hardware is better.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I know they also have like proprietary, coding and operating systems and things like that. So I know that also makes it like more secure.
Personally, I use Linux.
Oh yeah, so you're one of those Linux guys. I know like the really computer savvy guys use Linux.
Yeah, it's
not
bad to use.
What is it about Linux that's so good? And don't mind that I turn on a little bit of music while we're talking. I'll keep it really quiet.
You can. That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I like the music.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us what it is about Linux that like makes it so much better than the other operating systems.
So again, you being a libertarian, as you describe yourself, which I am, or an ANCAP.
Sure.
It's open source.
Oh,
just
okay.
like the blockchain and the Bitcoin. So there's no NSA backdoors. I mean, you could go get a shitty version of it. That would be wrong. But anytime I go buy a new computer, I wipe the entire hard drive from a USB and install Linux on it.
Interesting.
And it's not all terminal or command lines now. That's why people are so afraid of Linux. But now they have a software programmed where it's just like Windows or Mac, to where you just go in there and search for it.
Sure.
Download whatever you want. You can use terminal or command line to do other more hardcore shit, but I like it.
Well, let me ask you this, Hoju, because I have to use like Pro Tools and video editing software and audio software and all that other shit, and that's why I have to use Mac typically. But if I were to switch over to Linux, would I be able to do just as good of a job on Linux than I would be on Mac?
I don't know specifically about the video editing software, but Audacity works and GIMP works.
Well, what about
like basically Photoshop?
Well, what about the industry standards in audio? For example, Pro Tools and Reason and Ableton Live and some of those other ones.
Apple's still in charge of all that. If you're gonna do that stuff, yeah, I use those Macs.
Interesting. So really, yeah. So if I were to get a Linux computer, it would be just for me to just be like a libertarian and search the internet kind of more anonymously and have open source software. But for what I do with like media and like broadcasting, like I am right now, I really should be using, I guess, Apple. Is that what you're saying, right?
Yeah, Apple is the best option for that, in my opinion. Again, working for that company for 5 years for their corporate office.
Yeah. Well, that's what my professors told me in media school. I'm glad they gave me the right fucking opinion. I mean, I paid, $30-some thousand for that education, so I'm glad I got something out of it. College was the biggest waste of time. Did you go to college, Hoju?
I did. I went to college in Texas.
What college?
Just a community college first, and then I went to UT, University of Texas in Austin. and I graduated with a cultural anthropology degree and minored in archaeology, but I've done IT work for 20 years.
Jesus Christ.
So my degree did nothing for me.
So you basically majored in fossils and or at least minored in it.
Minored in them. The cultural anthropology is like my first professor spent 7 years in Tanzania and Africa, and it's about just seeing the cultural differences between people, like the brain skulls and the sizes and all that craziness.
Christ. And you didn't use any of it?
Nope.
Well,
I thought I was going to be Indiana Jones and shit.
Yeah, I mean, all kids want to be Indiana Jones. But let me ask, did you? Because I mean, I actually did use my degree. Because I'm using my degree right now, technically.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I know you brought that up earlier on James Journal.
Oh, did I? Did I really talk about that earlier? Oh, jeez. I
think so.
Dude, I start talking and I just go off on so many tangents. Sometimes I don't remember them. But
what strain is that you're smoking on?
Oh, so this is called birthday cake. Believe it or not, birthday cake they call it. It's an indica, I think.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty dank. But yeah, I had another question for you. Now I can't remember what it was.
About Brie Olson, Dylan Harper, or Dakota Sky?
Oh yeah, well let me ask you about that too. What is your favorite porn star?
So again, Brie Olson. Again, I'm 37. I'm 7 years older than you are, but Brie Olson.
Sure. Well, yeah, that would have made you like a ripe 25 when Brie Olson was 18 and joining the force, right?
And what's also crazy is I was married for 8 years to a wife that was a beautiful, good Southern Baptist girl. Not married anymore, but her name is the exact same as Brie Olson's name in the first and middle names. Brie Olson's real name is Rachel Marie.
Right.
And my ex-wife was Rachel Marie. And so I don't know how the hell that happened.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty funny. I mean, Rachel's a sex. You know, I gotta give it up to any chick named Rachel anyway, because Rachel's just a sexy name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do too. I also like that. I'm also particularly fond of the name Madison. That's another female name that I'm particularly attracted to. And
what
it's
did you say, Madison?
Yeah, Madison. And there's a girl that works up the street at the smoke shop. That's in I'm in Shrewsbury, and New Freedom is the neighboring town.
Yeah,
There's a smoke shop there, and there's a really sexy blonde there named Madison that I am super attracted to. I'm like super impressed with how good looking she is. Yeah.
So what do you think about the dudes that have female names, or I guess they're not female names, but like a dude that's named Ashley or?
I think it's funny.
All that shit.
I think it's funny. I was just watching a movie the other night where one of the main male characters was named Kelly. He was actually technically one of the antagonists, but his name was Kelly. But yeah, I mean, I think it's funny. But I'm at the point in my life where I've laughed at so many of these fucking different chicks' names on guys that it's starting to just not affect me anymore. You know.
Yeah. And you're gonna keep doing the show every Saturday night?
Yeah, I think I am. It's been going good. Yeah, we getting some good listeners. The Live 365 stream seem to have a bunch of listeners tonight from my analytics.
And I don't want to talk bad stuff on our LRN.FM friends, but I appreciate your show more and have more amusement out of it than listening to Free Talk Live at this point. But I've been listening to that a long time.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that because, I try to do the James Journal a little bit closer to the way Cody. Did you ever listen to Cody O'Connor's show when he was on LRN?
Oh yeah, Off the Air Live.
Yeah, Off the Air Live. Yeah. So I try to do the show a little bit closer to the way he does it, and Cody O'Connor, I think, is probably one of the best amateur radio guys that exists on the earth right now, to be honest, in my opinion. Like he would have been destined to have been the next Howard Stern had he not been dealt such a not a great hand, you know what I mean? I feel bad for him. But he's a really talented guy.
Cody is awesome, and I'd never met him personally. I've known Ian, again, not personally meet him, but I've known him for over 12 years.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I was Facebook messaging Cody I think it was probably last week. I think I was talking to him, and he told me that he was getting ready to write a book. And he didn't tell me what the book was about, but he told me he was getting ready to write a book, and that he was getting ready to bring some show back. It wasn't going to be off the air live. He said he was going to call it something different, but he said he definitely wanted to focus kind of more on like the spiritual aspect on his last show.
So what happened with Cody and Ian? Because I've heard Ian bring it up a little bit, because I know he used to live there in the place where the studio is out in Keene, but something happened, but I never got full details. I don't know if you know.
You mean what happened between Cody O'Connor and Ian of why he's not on LRN anymore, you mean, specifically?
And why the last I heard is Cody moved back to Maine. But that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think he did move back to Maine. Yeah, I don't know specifically what happened between them. I do know that one of the last times that I saw Cody on LRN, is that sound coming on your end or is it coming on my end? Just curious.
Which sound is it?
That clicking sound.
It might be my bug zapper because I'm sitting outside.
Oh, it's your bug zapper. That many bugs are fucking zapping at one time. Oh my god, that's crazy.
I'm in Northwest Florida. I can unplug it.
Jesus Christ. Well, anyway.
Yeah, it's unplugged.
Well, anyway, yeah. Well, he was telling me that he was considering writing a book and getting his new show started, and he was gonna focus more on the spiritual aspect of what he did on the radio before, as opposed to just having a party on the airways, which he told me, based on our messages between each other, he said nearly killed him, and he's hurting from it, so he wants to stop it. But to be honest, I think I like the spiritual aspect of Cody's show. I think it was really good, and I'd love to hear it, to be honest. So
yeah, I enjoyed it. I remember when he was just on Thursday nights, and then he did Thursdays and Saturday nights. Yeah. I listened to all of it.
Yeah. I listened to it when he was on Saturday nights, and then I think just because I worked at Guitar Center, so I was very rarely off on Thursday nights. But I think when Vincent started helping Cody out with that show, Vincent and him they were a really good duo on the air together. I thought, surprisingly.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I would like to see Cody and Vincent do another show together. I think, because I mean Vincent's great on the air right now, but I think he'd be way better if he would get back together with Cody O'Connor and they would do a show together. I think that would be way more entertaining.
So they both do awesome, and I listened to the Question Authorities, his pre-recorded show earlier today.
Oh, did you listen to that? Yeah, I caught the first little bit of it. Yeah, what did he do the show about today?
He was sitting at his dad's house in Canada apparently, and I can't remember what he brought up. Maybe about this Trump and Pelosi crap that was going on.
Oh, sure, but he's all the way back in Canada, you say?
Well, yeah, because he's off of the college in Keene. He's summer break, so
sure. For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought he lived in Maine. I don't know why I thought that, but I guess he doesn't. I guess he does live in Canada technically. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and he's said he's going on a European vacation for 3 weeks coming up real soon too, but also trying to go back to Keene to get all his sound equipment or audio equipment.
Interesting.
The one that I heard, that one that you heard the pieces of, he was just using his phone.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, because it sounded like shit earlier. I got to say, it sounded terrible. I don't know if, I know he has, I think he does have studio equipment up there. I don't know why he didn't use it. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's in storage or something, but yeah, you could tell his show just really didn't sound good earlier. Maybe it's just me. Maybe other people can't notice it. Maybe I just do notice it because I worked at Guitar Center. But when I hear that kind of audio, it just drives me nuts. It's driving me nuts.
Again, I also listened to Michael Dean and Freedom Fiends and all that stuff for basically from the start to the beginning of that.
Really? What did
start to the end?
What did he have? Terrible fucking audio, Michael Dean?
Well, he didn't have horrible audio, but he said bad audio is a hate crime, and he has his Creamy Radio audio website that's still there that tells people how to go buy a It's not Audio Technica.
Oh,
I was telling you the other night, Colin,
Oh,
about
yeah.
what these are, but that $50 to $80
Sure.
microphone.
Yeah, man.
Cardioid.
I would say even if it's an Audio Technica, it's probably even if it's a cheapo Audio Technica, it's probably still not a super piece of shit because they make really good stuff.
Yeah.
Audio Technica. The headphones. I don't know if you're watching the video feed right now, but the headphones I'm wearing are Audio Technica ATH M50s, which are like really super comfortable headphones. They've got like really good high end on them. They're like mixing headphones. They're, recording mixing headphones, pro audio headphones. They're really good. I really like them. They sound like $1 million.
Yeah, after hearing Michael Dean talk about all this stuff, I did buy one of those Audio Technicas. I think it was a 2005 model, but it has the XLR and USB and a headphone plug-in in the bottom of the microphone.
Sure.
And when I used to call into Free Talk Live on Skype before they had Discord, I would use that.
Hoju, hold that thought. Because technically, I am streaming this on the radio feed right now too. So technically, under their rules, I have to take a break. Do you want to hang tight? Do you want to stay on the line?
I'm good if you don't mind putting up with my dumbass.
Sure, man. Yeah. Hang tight. I'll be right back. We'll take a little break and we'll come back. You listen to James Journal, XBLN Bullion Network here on XBLNBullionNetwork.com, and I'm Cullen James. We got Hoju on the line. We're going to take a little quick break, and then we'll be right back. Stick around. It starts in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, surges down to Baltimore City, flies up to Manchester, New Hampshire, and all over the world. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network. Join the XBLN Bullion Network Discord at discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. Chat with other listeners, talk about hot topics, and even request songs for Reverb 2.0 and the Request Songs Forum. Call the live shows at the XBLN Bullion Network studio with the on-air call-in lines and high-definition audio. Download the Discord mobile app so you can take advantage of all the high-definition call-in features. Go to discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. discord.xblnbullionetwork.com. We get it, okay? Radio these days is terrible. That's why you're here, because you're sick of hearing the same top 40 songs on the radio day after day, over and over again. You can support XBLN Bullion Network and the revolution in radio by liking XBLN Bullion Network on Facebook. Just go to facebook.xblnbullionetwork.com. That's facebook.xblnbullionetwork.com and hit the like button. It's that simple. Just take a second to do it.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this. You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know that XBLN Bullion Network now has a video feed on Twitch? The Twitch feed is available during our live shows here in the XBLN Bullion Network studio in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, and during some other shows too. To get there, just go to twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. And while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It will really help us out, especially if you subscribe to Amazon Prime. If you're a member of Amazon Prime and you subscribe to our Twitch, we'll get a cut of your annual membership fee. Believe it or not, this is one of the easiest and best ways you can support XBLN Bullion Network, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. Just go to twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. And once you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes you 1 extra second, and the difference it makes to XBLN Bullion Network is enormous. Twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network at xblnbullionnetwork.com. Brought to you by Bullion Media at bullionmedia.net. That's bullionmedia.net. Yo! Hey everybody, it's the James Journal After Show here on XBLN Bullion Network, exclusively on XBLNBullionNetwork.com. Brought to you by Bullion Media at bullionmedia.net, specializing in geofencing, social media management, search engine optimization, and web design. There to fulfill all your 21st century digital marketing needs. Go ahead and go on to bullionmedia.net, fill out the contact form for your business. Tell us about your goals, your challenges in your business, what you're facing in marketing, and we will come up with a solution for you. A solution that works and gets you a return on investment in dollar signs, something that many other advertising agencies seem to fall short on these days, which sucks, because what's the point of fucking hiring people to do your advertising if they're just going to lose money for you? But this is the James Journal After Show on XBLNBullionNetwork.com. I'm Colin James. We're here in the XBLN Bullion Network studio in beautiful Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, with Hendrix the Liberty Dog. Hoju, you're back on the air.
Okay, and to changed it off track, but earlier you had played an Alice in Chains song, correct?
Yes, I did. I think I played on Man in the Box, I believe.
So do you know that Lane Staley, the original lead singer,
yes,
and Kurt Cobain
died on the same day? Yes, they did.
Same day, and this past April, like April 4th or April 5th, and that was 20 years since Kurt Cobain was apparently did suicide, but I still blame Courtney Love on that shit.
Really? Yeah. What makes you, just curious, I mean, and I'm not saying I disagree with you either, but just curious, what makes you think specifically that Courtney Love did in fact murder her husband?
Maybe she didn't actually murder him, but while he was in Germany in a hospital for the heroin overdose and shit, she was banging Billy Corgan and all kinds of good stuff.
Sure, yeah,
I've seen a lot of the documentaries and read the books and bought the journals. I just haven't read it because it's not my business, but I did buy the hard copy of that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. See, me personally, I don't know, so I just don't want to, I don't want to be wrong, so I just don't want to claim either way.
Have you seen the Kurt and Courtney documentary or any of these other ones that have come out in the last 5 years?
So what I did see was the one about the private investigator that Courtney hired before he died.
Yeah, that one.
And and at first he was just kind of hired to spy on Kurt, but then things just started to really not add up, and then he got murdered, and he's like, I really just don't trust you, Courtney Love, and I think you're a murderer, and I will stop at nothing until I have the evidence to prove that you're a fucking murderer. But then, if you've read the journals of Kurt Cobain, if you had read any of those journals that he had written when he was a teenager, He was a sick guy, dude. And and
yeah,
after,
I know.
And after
that art worked for like the Incesticide album and all that stuff. But yes.
And dude, after reading all that shit, it would not surprise me if he actually did kill himself, because he really had a lot of problems. And then not only that, but he went around when he was a kid, like went around like at recess and during lunch periods and shit, telling people that when he was an adult, when he was in his mid to late 20s, he was going to get famous as a musician or an actor, and then once he was famous, he was going to fucking kill himself. And he went around telling people that when he was a kid. So I don't know. It's so hard to say, man. I just don't know. But
what's even crazier about Nirvana is that Kurt never wanted to be the front man. He wanted to be a drummer, and David Grohl, the drummer from Nirvana, is now the lead singer of Foo Fighters.
Sure. Well,
so I don't know.
Well, it's funny because the Foo Fighters' first album was really a Nirvana album. If you
it was that first one with that little laser, like the alien laser thing on it.
Exactly.
That was a Nirvana album.
Yeah, the laser gun. Yeah, let me play a song from that while we're on the line here. Yeah, because there are a bunch of really good songs in there. Definitely really 90s, really grungy.
That first album was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, this song's called Big Me. This was on that. I
know what it is.
Yeah, and this was released in 1995. I'm sure this was all recorded between 1992 and 1994. I'm sure this was a multitude of sessions here that this album came from. Because Kurt Cobain played a lot of the tracks of the drums on this album specifically.
That's all Kurt wanted to do was be the drummer and be in the back.
Sure. Well, he definitely had that introverted personality.
His art, what you're talking about, I've seen multiple pictures, and again, watch the documentaries to where his ex-girlfriends and stuff have pictures and paintings he made.
Yeah, he was a painter too. That's another really interesting thing about him. He like finger painted too, almost. It was pretty crazy, like super artistic stuff. Funny. Yeah, he's obviously a pretty intelligent guy. Man, rock stars and killing themselves.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not. Here's another great song from the Foo Fighters. This was one that was kind of a classic. This appeared in all the movies in the early to mid to late 2000s. Everybody knew the words. Everybody knew that opening guitar solo.
That's how Foo Fighters.
Yeah, times like these. This was a great song too. This was like, this was the meeting of grunge and new age rock right here. This was kind of this was even the album or the band that transitioned the whole thing. Anyway, Hoju, I noticed that you posted a picture of Dakota Sky specifically in the Discord chat. Would you say that you like her more than any other porn star?
I don't know. Again, I don't, like you were saying earlier on the James channel, I look at them because they're sexy females, but I don't crank one off to any of them. I can go out and find a female and take care of business, so sure. I unfortunately don't do that. But yeah, Dakota Sky, I think she's sexy as hell, but
yeah,
I think Brie Olsen's still my number one. But again, I'm 37. I'm not 30 like you are. So.
Sure, yeah. Now,
Alexis, Texas with that fat ass, though.
Alexis, Texas, sexy. Hoju, are you married?
Yeah. I was married for 8 years, but I'm not now.
Oh, okay. When did you get divorced?
About 3 years ago, 2015.
Oh, okay. So you were 34 when you got divorced.
Yeah.
How long were you married for?
8 years.
Oh, geez, that's a long time, man. So you got married when you were 20.
Again, Southern Baptist. I knocked her up. She got pregnant with my baby. Went to the Planned Parenthood in Austin and got a chemical abortion with my baby and didn't tell me about any of it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, I said I'm done with that. We done. We divorced now.
Yeah, that's a big decision to just go make, especially when it's a marriage and it does, after all, take two to tango, I guess.
And I would have kept the kid myself. I would have been a single father. And raised the kid.
Yeah.
I didn't have any choice. She just went there and got some chemical pills and then came back and had a bad period and just flushed it out because it was real early on the period.
Oh my God.
The pregnancy. And then just got all emotional and upset.
Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm an anti-prohibitionist too, you know what I mean? But those sorts of stories really do affect me, though. I'm not gonna lie, they do affect me.
I used to be pro-choice, but after that happened to me personally, with me in my life, I've changed my viewpoint. Again, I understand incest or rape or whatever the hell, but
sure,
hell no. Have that happen to you in your own life where you're married to a bitch, have them do that? Hell no.
Right. Damn. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Hoju. It sounds like
it's okay.
Sounds like a tough situation.
It was bad.
Yeah, I bet.
And then she came back again after going to the Planned Parenthood in South Austin, and came back crying and upset and took these pills, and then told me about it and wanted me to sit there and comfort her and be nice. I did, because again, I'm a gentleman. I opened doors for females and shit, doors, front doors.
So she came back to you at some point and tried to work this out with you. When was that?
We were still married. I didn't know she was knocked up.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, we lived in the same house and stuff.
Sure. Jesus.
Yeah, not a good situation.
Yeah, it sounds bad. So you live on your own now?
Yeah, and I moved out of. This was in Texas. All of her family's there, and I graduated high school from Southern Alabama and lived in like Fort Walton Beach in Pensacola, Florida. And as soon as we got divorced, I moved the fuck out of there, got out of Texas, moved back to Florida.
Sure.
I'm like 4 miles away from the Gulf of Mexico, so.
Well, I had some friends that lived in Pensacola, Florida. Is there a Pensacola in California too, or is there only one in Florida? Just curious.
I don't know about California.
I
was in the 1989 San Francisco earthquake, but I don't know about a Pensacola, California.
Yeah, no, there's only one in Florida, so yeah, it was definitely there. But yeah, do you know Shannon Anderson?
In Florida or California?
In Pensacola, Florida. What
the
year?
The road or the town or the city?
The city. What year did you live there? Just curious.
Well, I'm slightly east of Pensacola now, but I lived there in probably like 2002 to 2005.
Oh, geez. And then from let's just say from the years 2010 to 2015, were you in Pensacola at all?
I was in Texas then. That's when I was married.
Oh, geez. Okay, never mind. So you wouldn't know. Probably. Jeez, man, you've been all over the place. That sounds exhausting.
Yeah, I grew up in Utah as a little kid. Non-Mormon military family.
In Utah, too, man. Yeah, that's where
right up in the Rocky Mountains on the Great Salt Lake.
That's where a few of my geofencing subcontractors are in Utah. There's just something about Utah that those computer companies like setting up in. I don't know what it is, but they like it there.
Well, it's because they have that NSA facility down there off of Douglas that's stealing all the water.
Yeah.
Or the CIA shit, but it's down there in the Douglas Speedway or whatever the hell they call it. Copper mines.
Sure. Huh. Yeah, I'm not exactly familiar with what you're talking about, but it sounds like it's just a big server spying facility.
Correct.
Just sounds like it's
Southern Utah is awesome, like Moab, Zion, Bryce, like all that stuff in Southern Utah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome shit to go see.
Sure. Huh.
Park City, north of Salt Lake City. Awesome.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful there. The only thing I bet about Utah sucks isn't Jason Chavez part of Utah's thing? Jason Chavez?
I believe so.
That conservative.
Yeah.
He's a piece of trash. I don't like that guy very much.
And also they have a bad problem because all the Mormons in Utah, the Mormons go on these things called a mission for 2 years before they go to college.
Yeah.
And they send them off all across the world to Australia. They send them to Tonga, to the island of Tonga, and they brought a bunch of back Tongan Islanders. The last time I was up there 10 years ago, there was a bunch of Tongans there, and some of them were real big, badass. You don't want to fuck with them. And then there's little short, fat ones, but they're all up on there, and they get them connected to that meth. And they're like, yep, we're here. And they don't go to the Mormon church. They're not a Latter-day Saint.
Yeah. Jesus.
My little brother still lives up there.
Oh, yeah? Is he a Mormon or a Latter-day Saint or any of that shit?
No, hell no.
Yeah, those people,
he lives there.
Yeah, those people make me laugh. Well, it's a good thing we got the chat up here. Let's see. It sounds like Zach's been kind of active over the past few minutes.
Yeah, I'm not paid attention to it.
Yeah, Zach says, you realize that makes it... Well, first he said good shit about Apple, and then he said, I always like them more than Android. Oh, yeah, and then you said, me too. I worked at the Apple corporate office from 2007 to 2012.
Yeah. And you have an iPhone too, Colin, I know.
Yeah, I definitely have an iPhone.
And the Mac Mini. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know Zach does. So.
Oh, yeah, every computer in my house is a Mac. And then
thinking, these idiots, I had broken one of my iPhones. I got 3 of them now, but I'd broken one of them, and I was using an Android for like 3 weeks. And I couldn't fucking deal with that shit. And everybody's like, oh no, these are so much easier to use. I show them my iPhone. I'm like, nope, this shit's easy as hell right here. Ding, ding, ding. This shit works.
What are you talking about, an iPhone or an Android?
No, I'm saying that I've had Android or iPhone since the first one came out.
Yeah, sure.
Since the first iPhone.
Yeah.
I've only had those. Mine broke and I didn't have a replacement or the parts. And so my mom gave me her Android or whatever the hell. And I tried to use that shit for like 3 weeks. And I was like, yeah, this shit's fucking full-blown retard.
Oh, geez,
I can't deal with this shit.
Sure. Yeah,
I mean, then I show these Android people the iPhone, and they're like, I can't figure that out. It's not fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the iPhone. I prefer.
Yeah, I
it,
do
but
too. I do
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I've tried to use. I've used an Android, and I don't think it's difficult to use. But I feel like the layout of the iPhone is cleaner, and it's just easier to look at. I feel like. So.
And again, it goes back to that same stuff about Apple and the hardware. They make their shit to where it's good and it works.
Sure. Well, even deeper than that, I think. Because Steve Jobs is a really interesting guy. He said when he invented shit, or when he tried to kind of hypothesize shit, he looked at it from the consumer shoes first, and then kind of made it backwards. And then
so that's the problem.
Well, I was taught in media school that communication all this shit. It's all the best communication is embodied. It's human embodied. So when a computer can come so close to that, to a true form of human embodied communication, I mean, that's when you're in Holy Grail territory. And Steve Jobs, Steve Jobs took this thing, this iPhone, and put all these buttons right in front of these clean buttons that you can just kind of scroll through, and then you can access anything you could ever need in the modern world right here on one fucking screen. I mean, this is fucking incredible. I mean, this is amazing.
It's a computer in your pocket for damn sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, and rest assured, I mean, and this is a gift of capitalism. This is certainly not a gift of socialism or anything like that either, you know.
So, Johnny Ive, the guy who's their main designer at Apple, is still there. Steve Jobs is dead. Tim Cook, and again, I don't care what people want to do, but Tim Cook is a gay, and he is throwing Apple down the fucking shithole at this point.
So you think Tim Cook has been a detriment to Apple?
And he grew up, and his parents live real close to where I grew up in South Alabama.
Uh-huh.
I saw him at a Starbucks in Foley, Alabama, probably 4 or 5 months ago. His parents live 3 towns away from where my parents live.
And you're talking about Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple right now.
Yeah, the new one, because Steve Jobs is dead.
Right. Because Steve Jobs died in 2012.
Yes.
Interesting, huh?
But it's not. If Steve Jobs was still alive, this shit that they have going on now wouldn't be happening.
Well, you don't think so? You think Tim Cook has been a potentially bad CEO, really?
Yeah, he's putting Apple into the ground.
Interesting.
And I still have friends that have worked there for 10, 12, 15 years, and I talk to them, and they're pissed.
They're pissed too, huh? So they don't like Tim Cook either.
Yeah, he knows he's not doing the right shit. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, who appointed Tim Cook the CEO of Apple? Was it the board of executives at Apple, or was it Steve Jobs before he died?
I think he was like the vice president before Steve Jobs died or something, but I can't remember because I wasn't working for him at that time.
Well, the vice president would have been like third or fourth in command. The president would be the second in command. So yeah, he might have been the president of Apple. Okay, that makes sense.
Somebody.
Jesus.
Because Steve Jobs, he went to India, he did acid and LSD. And...
Oh, yeah. Well, he was definitely a big guy on hallucinogenic drugs.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tim Cook is not.
I swear to God, hallucinogenic drugs, that's the next big key to freedom, too. Getting shrooms illegal is going to be one of the next big keys to freedom. And I think it's great that already happened in Denver because they've already made a ginormous step forward. Because once
that's right.
Yeah, and you know it's interesting. It's even more interesting because it's shrooms. Because it's talk about a drug that leads to libertarian values. I mean the statistics. There's even been research that specifically say that people that do shrooms are correlated to having libertarian ideas, and I thoroughly believe that that's why shrooms have been legalized in this country. It's because
the first time I did mushrooms, probably in '97, probably so that long ago, 22 years ago, that I did them. It defragmented my brain. It took my brain out and chopped up in little pieces, and all the thoughts that I had. And anything that I thought was racist or anything, it refragmented them and put it back together. And I said, nope, fuck all this.
It totally
done with it.
It totally murdered your ego, did it?
Oh yeah. But it was a good thing. I think everybody that's in half mental health needs to do it at least once in their life.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, letting go of your ego. I mean, I think that's one of the big parts in human nature, and accepting death and accepting your life and finding meaning in your life. For a lot of people that struggle to do that naturally, just with it, not even naturally, but just within the chemicals within their own brain. If you're having trouble doing that, adding mushrooms to the equation could be a really good solution, a really good answer.
Again, I also had friends when I lived in Houston that would take ecstasy, horrible, bad ecstasy with no telling what was in it, and drink a 24-pack of Busch Light. And I'd take some good weed over there on Friday or Saturday night, and they'd smoke a bowl and couldn't maintain themselves.
Oh, really? Interesting. Jesus.
Yeah, but every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. You get all fucked up.
Damn. Well, that's what we're doing right now, right? I guess it's Saturday night, so.
Yeah, and I don't take much bad drugs.
Yeah, well, I'm not an advocate of bad drugs either. But certainly an advocate of good drugs.
Yeah, good. What do you think about the Kratom?
To be honest, I've never taken any Kratom.
I have a few times, and I've taken it with other people when I was still in Texas, and it would mess them up or make them real relaxed. It never did anything for me.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's one of those. I don't think it's a drug that really gets you high. I think it's
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's supposed to relax.
Exactly, and I think that's why it's supposed to be such a good replacement for like opiates and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see a similar war on Kratom that we've seen a war on marijuana, and it's being led by the pharmaceutical companies, which is no surprise there.
And the same thing's happened with CBD in some states.
Oh yeah, and it's absolutely, and it's so pathetic because it's obviously so fiscally backed. These arguments, there's just no safety argument, there's no freedom argument, there's no moral argument behind it. It's all fiscal arguments.
No, there's nothing about it.
I mean, they try to make it a health argument, but it's just a bunch of lies and it's just a bunch of propaganda. It's really just a fiscal argument. I love this song.
It's a good one.
Yeah, got you. Here's one. Pass the marijuana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the Mystic Roots Band.
Yep. Have you listened to any of the Little Dicky?
Little Dicky?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Are they a reggae band?
He's a Jewish rapper, but has Snoop Dogg and
interesting.
Stuff, but he's funny as hell.
Well, Snoop Dogg's gotten pretty cool in the past few years, especially. And I can play a couple newer Snoop Dogg songs soon, but yeah, he's created some pretty cool
Snoop
stuff.
Dogg live a few times.
Oh, nice, yeah. Now, I've heard it's hit or miss with Snoop Dogg because he can come out and play for 45 minutes and then be done and be like, fuck you, and not even come out for an encore after a 45-minute show. Which, I mean, I don't know. If he's rich, I mean, more power to him, I guess. But if he's got fans like that made his career, I probably feel like I owe them a little bit more. But I don't know. Who am I to say? Who am I to say that for him?
I was at the Voodoo Fest in New Orleans in 2000, so 19 years ago, and he showed up late from his plane, and he kept playing, and they were the stage management was trying to kick him off the stage because the next band was coming up. He's, what the fuck y'all gonna do if they kick Snoop off the stage? You guys like inciting a riot with you.
Yeah. Jeez.
But Snoop stayed up there. He kept going. He had Don Juan up there too, drinking their pimp glasses and shit.
Sure.
It was Missy Elliott, Government Mule, Bush, and Tool and shit. Hell yeah.
Government Mule, they were around in 2000. I can't believe that's so crazy.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
It was amazing.
That was probably when they were like first getting started, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, because fucking when I worked by the time I was interning at 89.7 WTMD in Towson, Maryland, Government Mule was huge. I mean, and they played one of the WTMD concerts, and they were like impossible to get a hold of. Them and
so, what is that lead singer's name, and what was that other band that he's from?
It's the Allman Brothers, and it's fucking
okay.
Yeah, and it's fucking It might be Greg.
It's not Greg Allman.
It's I'll get it for you. Hang tight. Let's see.
No. I know you would know about it after you work in the Guitar Center and shit.
I don't, because I don't know. Because I don't like music. You know what I'm saying? It's Warren.
You're playing great music. Zach even likes the music you're playing.
It's Warren Hayes.
So
that's who it is. It's
okay,
Warren Hayes.
That's right.
Yeah, but I don't like music. I just it makes me sick. I mean, I used to love music. I don't know. I feel this intense guilt because I don't practice my instruments and I don't listen to music anymore since I've
what were you wearing tonight? You know, a Jimi Hendrix shirt, right?
I'm wearing a rapper shirt right now called Young Reckless. He's a stupid fucking indie rapper. It's so dumb. It's like almost a joke.
I saw you wearing another picture which you had a Doors t-shirt on. A black shirt with the Doors.
I'm not sure when that was, but I do have one Doors t-shirt, but I don't think I've worn that shirt for years though. Are you sure it was
I saw
Doors?
a picture of it.
Interesting. I'm not sure when that was from. But yeah, I mean, I am a Doors fan.
Yeah, Doors. I like CCR and Steve Miller and shit.
Yeah, I'm a big Steve Miller fan too. Yeah, I like all that shit.
Tom Petty's dead now, so that sucks.
Oh yeah, I think I knew that too. Yeah, Tom Petty. That was from a few months ago, right?
you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Bob Dylan.
Well, I mean, I wasn't either, but you got to give it up to him still either way.
Have you ever heard of the band called Blackberry Smoke?
No, Blackberry Smoke. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
It sounds
you should
insane.
search one of those and play that stuff.
Well, I was actually
They're from.
actually
you
going to
got
play a
'em
little
lined
bit more reggae.
I thought we were gonna talk to Satan.
We could. Oh yeah.
I thought
Let's-
Satan-
I'll tell you.
Satan
Yeah,
was gonna call.
let's do that. Let's talk to Satan. Hold on one second. Check 1 2. Yeah, this is Satan. How the fuck are you doing, you motherfuckers?
You fucking cocksuckers, you. This is Satan. I've come to fucking take over this goddamn radio show and eat all your souls.
All hell, Satan.
Where's Zach? Where's Zach? I want to eat his soul right now.
Funny as hell.
Zach. I'm
still listening.
He's asking me if I hate Heather Mullins.
Yeah.
He's asking, no, let me rephrase that. He's asking Turd Ferguson if he hates Heather Mullins. I would probably say no, considering Heather Mullins probably has perfect pink nipples that need sucking by a
Again,
young
only
buck,
nine-
by a
nine
young
months.
handsome stud.
Amaranth on Twitch, 12 volts.
Amaranth.
Sure.
Amaranth.
12 volts.
Oh, Amaranth. Oh, yeah.
That.
You know why God
12
sent me to
volts.
hell? Do you know why God sent me to hell? Because I was busy jerking off the Amaranth.
Have you watched her play her damn
In
Twister?
2000 BC. What was that, Hoju? Did you summon me, Hoju?
I love the Satan. All hell, the beast.
Zach, if you get on the line, I will try to get you on with both of us at the same time. Hop into on-air call-in line number 2, and I will try to bring you in all in at one. Do you hear me, Zach? I'm commanding you, Zach. I told you to do something, Zach. Do you want me to tell God to prevent you from getting into heaven when you die? How much would it scare you if you went to hell, Zach?
We can call Zach, too.
This is too good.
Does
is
Zach
great.
need a text message or
Yeah, text
a
him.
phone call?
Text him.
Okay.
Call him.
I think Satan scared him.
I think you did too. Zach, call in the show right now. Hop in on air call in line number 2, and I will bring you in. Zach just dropped something in the call line. He said Heather Mullins hates Turd Ferguson. Zach, why does Heather Mullins hate Turd Ferguson?
Zach's busy trying to win
Did Turd Ferguson try to rape Heather Mullins? Did Turd Ferguson try to commit rape on Heather Mullins?
I don't believe so. Satan.
He says can't. He just says can't. I'm not sure what he means by that. Heather Mullins hates Turd Ferguson. That means I have to eat the world.
I got a worm you can eat.
I guess I'm gonna have to keep doing the after shows with the with the same voice.
I like it a lot.
Maybe Satan should just become a recurring character to the James Journal and XBLN Bullion Network. And I could just keep bringing him back. He just shows up randomly. Okay, Zach. I will make sure I try not to cuss to make sure that your parents don't come in and beat that rolling shit out of you for listening to dirty material.
I can guarantee I won't cuss Satan. I might say the N-word, just like that, the N-word. But I might not.
I don't know why. For some reason, it pisses me off because there's really good material that's showing up in the actual chat room right now, in the on-the-air chat room in the XBLN Bullion Network server, that's actually not showing up on the screen. So do you see where Zach said at 1:26 a.m., Heather Mullins hates you?
Yes.
I would have loved to have had that on the screen, but it's not showing up. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
The Discord's fine for me.
Wait. Well, yeah, but
So what you need to do, Colin, is make me a little bit of a, I don't say make me a mod, but make me a little bit of a junior to your server here at some point, maybe tomorrow. Like Wesley the G as a moderator.
Oh, what? You want me to make you a moderator? I can make you a moderator right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do anything wrong, and if I do anything, I'll ask you before I do any fucking thing. I have my own Discord too, so I know how it goes.
No, you don't have to. When you're a moderator, you get the fucking power. You got the power.
Again, you know my name's Andrew. That's fine.
Go
We
ahead
have
and
each other's
check.
cell phone numbers.
Go ahead and check your profile there, the XBLN server. You might already see that you have a moderator.
Yep, that's moderator.
badge
Thank you.
next
Thank
to
you,
your
Colin.
name. Yeah. And you're
So
lucky.
here's the question.
You're lucky.
Here's the
You
question.
have appeared alongside Wesley the G to serve me in hell as a good servant.
So another beer or a rum and Coke drink? I need Satan to give me advice.
I would go with the rum and Coke because, of course, Satan's going to go with the stronger drink that's going to get you more fucked up. Zach, of course I know who Heather Mullins is. Do you think I not know who Heather Mullins is? Do you think that I not masturbate to Heather Mullins every single night, Zach? Zach, get her on the line right now. I'm going to eat Heather Mullins' soul right in front of you.
Is that before you lick her butthole or after?
For some reason, because this chat is frozen and I can't get all the new fucking data on it, I'm gonna try my best to refresh this real quick. Even though I think it's ridiculous that I actually have to refresh this chat. Shouldn't it just work? Shouldn't it just work in 2019? That is the most entertaining sounds to like be heard in between. Like that seriously sounds so entertaining.
I don't know. How can I call James since you're not going to call him?
You can certainly call him. And as a matter of fact, if you can call him and you can hear my Satan voice on your end, then I would certainly entertain that for the after show. Because if James is going to hear me as Satan to suck out his soul live on XBLN Bullion Network, I will do whatever it takes. Do you understand? Whatever it takes. I will lead Satan's army through the river Styx to kill James and eat his soul.
How can I merge a phone call to Discord?
I don't know, but dude, am I having like way too much fun with this? I'm not sure if I am. I just feel like I'm having way too much fun with this. And
It's sounding great as hell to me.
And it's good. I finally got the chat working again. And I finally got
Heather Mullins hates me. How dare she hate Satan? Get her in here so Satan can teach Heather Mullins a lesson. Watch me eat her fucking soul right out of her fucking vagina.
Vaginitarian.
Is Vaginitarian in here?
No.
Oh no, she's not. Get Vaginitarian in here, somebody. I'll eat Vaginitarian's Vaginitarian. But yeah, I mean, Hoju, if you want to call James on your end, I'd be more than happy to entertain that on the after show. And as a matter of fact, on your end, if he can hear the Satan voice, that would be way funnier because he's gonna respond to Satan if that would be the case.
I don't know how to do that. That's what I'm asking.
Well, let me ask. I mean, is there a way that you could put me on speakerphone or on a speaker so he could hear it on if he was on speakerphone or something like that? Oh fuck. Well, do you have a microphone near?
I don't have one here. I do have one, but not with me.
I see what you're saying. Fuck.
But I
fuck.
got 3 iPhones though.
Yeah, you're right. Because James would certainly not hear my Satan voice if I well, I don't know. Maybe do you want to Skype me real quick?
I got Skype.
Let's just see.
Again, you got my phone number, brother. You know.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up Skype here. Maybe we can make it work like that. That might be because you said you've got 3 iPhones. So connect one of them to your Wi-Fi real quick.
Yeah. Let me go grab the other one out of the house.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And by the way, for all of you just tuning in, you're listening to XBLN Bullion Network, and this is the James Journal After Show. We've been
fucking cucks.
You cucks. We've been broadcasting for like over 4 hours now, so we've been on the air for quite some time, and we're still going. Thank God Footomatic joined me about a half hour or so ago. He just made it a little bit easier on me. I just realized that I don't even have Skype on this new computer yet. I'm gonna have to download it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let me get that here.
The other iPhone was turned off. Just charged batteries, so turning it on now.
Cool.
I don't even know if I have Skype on it. It doesn't.
Yeah, it might require a download on your end too.
Yeah, that's fine. So Wes. No, Wes can't hear us. I don't know if he's listening.
Is Wes in the chat right now?
He is.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Look. Yeah, I just
He
seen
can hear us. So Wes, you can call in on the Discord. What do you want, Hoj?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I am getting a download right now. And actually, maybe we can set this up over a break. I'm going to take a
that's fine.
I'm about to take a drunken piss anyway, but yeah, let me just finish installing this.
I'll stay here calling. I'm good.
Appreciate
you don't
that.
mind putting up with my dumb ass.
Oh, definitely not, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. It's been fun. Okay, I'm gonna open this up real quick, and then once I actually have you connected, then we'll take a break here. And for all those of you that are just tuning in or listening on the Live 365 stream, you can actually watch the show in high definition video and high definition audio simultaneously on Twitch, and you can do that simply by going to twitch.xblnbullionetwork.com, and that'll just shoot you right over to the Twitch stream. And I don't even think you actually need to be a member. I think you can just
Yeah,
go.
you don't have to be a member.
Yeah, I think you can just go.
I'm subscribed up to yours now.
Yeah,
and I'm signed in, but it's all good. Go take a piss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I can't even remember actually what my
Skype login.
Yeah, I can't because I have one that I use for like business to keep in touch with my subcontractors, and that's just my name and that's just my standard email. But then I've got all these sub emails through Gmail because I've got bullionmedia@gmail.com, and that's like the primary one. But then I've got like xbln.millionmedia@gmail, and then I've got I've got 1,000 of them.
Yeah. At one point, I had 18 different email addresses between my personals and my jobs.
Yeah, right. And then once I got
deleted.
And then once I got the domains, actually, then I got cj@xblnbullionetwork.com, and then that opened a bunch of other, new.
So did LRN give you one of their accounts?
No,
whenever
they didn't.
You were
they didn't.
there? No,
Yeah.
Of course not.
No, Ian did not give me an email after that.
Mark could have really easy.
I guess maybe he could have. I'm not sure. I'm not going to hold it against him. I'm not going
When
to
they
be picky
put
about
you
it.
on there as like their marketing advertiser to get a hold of AOC.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. So we're going through the MGXU. And then... No, actually, we're going through the built-in...
If you want to tell personal business, I don't know who's listening to us, but who do you use as a hosting company for your websites?
Everybody is. Everybody's listening to us right now. We can...
Who's everybody?
The whole world. We're live streaming on all the video platforms and the radio platform. We can instant message about that in a second.
Yeah. No worries, brother.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's just me and you talking. I don't care about these cucks.
Right.
But I understand. Keep the business.
Yeah, right, exactly. I think we're almost good to go here. Let's see. What is your Skype connection?
That music and go take a pee.
Just real quick. Yeah, I will. I just want to get you connected real quick. What's your Skype?
Let me see. It's an email, right?
Yeah, it might be an email, maybe a phone number. I think there's a few different ways you can pull it up.
Yeah, let me find it.
Sure. And we're just killing dead air here.
No.
Yeah.
We can talk about big penises, micro penises.
Big penises. Big penises. Ladies and gentlemen, here on XBLN Bullion Network. Big penises.
I'm black from the waist down, so that's okay. I'm mostly Irish and Wales North English, but...
Oh, great. You're so lucky. I would happen to be honest and just say I'm probably just dirt fucking average down there.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed about it. Nothing wrong with being just a C student.
Nope. I'll leave that micro.
And if the girl's got a particularly tight pussy, you might end up being an A student. It's like being graded on a bell curve, you know? Thank God for those bell curves, you know.
Bell curve?
I'm just going to type in Hoju, see if anything comes up first.
No, it ain't under that. I'm sending you a message right now.
Oh, okay.
To your phone, if that's okay.
Yeah, and actually actually send it to Bullion Media. Send it to Bullion Media specifically.
I'll just send you a text message.
All right. A text message? What? Hold on 1 second.
I got your phone number. You forgot about that?
Maybe. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I have not gotten that text message yet.
No, I'm sending it right now. It's so late.
Yeah, it looks like it sounds like I got something. Interesting. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just try to add that.
Don't dox me, bro.
Yeah, got it right here.
I think I have a weird.
All right, cool. I think we're connected now. Yeah, great. Okay, so we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna come right back. Since I got Hoju connected now, you'll listen to the James Journal After Show on XBLN Bullion Network with me, Cullen James, and Hendrix the Liberty Dog, who is sleeping peacefully right in the corner. We'll be right back after these messages. Stick around. It starts in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, surges down to Baltimore City, flies up to Manchester, New Hampshire, and all over the world. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network. Join the XBLN Bullion Network Discord at discord.xblnbullionnetwork.com. Chat with other listeners, talk about hot topics, and even request songs for Reverb 2.0 and the Request Songs Forum. Call the live shows at the XBLN Bullion Network studio with the on-air call-in lines and high-definition audio. Download the Discord mobile app so you can take advantage of all the high-definition call-in features. Go to discord.xblnbullionnetwork.com That's discord.xblnbullionnetwork.com. Discord.xblnbullionnetwork.com. We get it, okay? Radio these days is terrible. That's why you're here, because you're sick of hearing the same top 40 songs on the radio day after day, over and over again. You can support XBLN Bullion Network and the revolution in radio by liking XBLN Bullion Network on Facebook. Just go to facebook.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's facebook.xblnbullionnetwork.com and hit the like button. It's that simple. Just take a second to do it.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this. You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Did you know that XBLN Bullion Network now has a video feed on Twitch? The Twitch feed is available during our live shows here in the XBLN Bullion Network studio in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, and during some other shows too. To get there, just go to twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. And while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It will really help us out, especially if you subscribe to Amazon Prime. If you're a member of Amazon Prime and you subscribe to our Twitch, we'll get a cut of your annual membership fee. Believe it or not, this is one of the easiest and best ways you can support XBLN Bullion Network, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. Just go to twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. And once you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes you 1 extra second, and the difference it makes to XBLN Bullion Network is enormous. Twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That's twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. You're listening to XBLN Bullion Network at xblnbullionnetwork.com. Brought to you by Bullion Media at bullionmedia.net. That's bullionmedia.net. Yo, what's up, you fucking cucks? You're on the James Journal After Show on XBLN Bullion Network, exclusively on XBLNBullionNetwork.com. We got a bunch of different video streams, including the Twitch one in HD 720p at twitch.xblnbullionnetwork.com. Got the supposedly decentralized one at dlive.xblnbullionnetwork.com. That one's at 480p. And the one in 360p at youtube.xblnbullionnetwork.com. Go to Facebook, smash that like button. That'll really help us out. It only takes a second. It's free. You don't have to do anything. It just takes you an extra 10 calories to go there and do that for us. Definitely not hard. I really appreciate it if you would do that. Gonna bring Hoju back on the line. Hoju, you're back on the air, buddy.
What if we don't have Facebook and we can't go there and like it?
Well, I can't hold you to that then if you don't have a Facebook. I would not expect you to.
Are you on Mastodon?
I'm not on Mastodon. I don't. To be honest, I don't see the value in it. Even if. Here's the thing. Even if Mastodon is like decentralized and all that shit, I don't find it to be an engaging and worthy enough platform to even dedicate my time to.
It's not. And what I was telling you earlier, as long as I've done IT, I've never had a MySpace or whatever the hell the Google Plus was or a Facebook.
Sure.
I've never had any of it. I do fuck with Mastodon a little bit, but
interesting.
I use my phone. My phone is my social network. I keep my friends' phone numbers and send text messages or call or get on Discord, and that is it.
Here's the thing, I guess, about Mastodon for me. I guess there's just not enough masturbatory value in Mastodon for me to.
Oh no, you should see this girl that I'm following.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Why don't you
and it's all like
shoot me an instant message of a picture kind of preview. Yeah. But anyway,
it's all sexy females. It's not like any porn or anything, but just sexy ass females.
Right. Now, do you have now are you ready to get Mouth Breathing Dollar, aka James Woodakine, online or potentially try to?
I would like to. I don't know what my damn on the second phone. I don't know what my damn password is to sign in. Let me look on this other phone to see.
Because I see that you last logged in 3 minutes ago. Oh, you can't.
No, I'm in Skype on the phone that I'm talking to you with right now.
Really? Oh yeah, you can't just get in the other one to make the call.
I don't know what the damn password is. I'm gonna see. I'm pretty sure I saved the password.
Oh fuck. Well, I mean, no problem. I mean, we can do this kind of shit in another episode, but yeah, if we could try it, that'd be great. It might make for some relatively entertaining late night material. Speaking of relatively entertaining late night material, we can kind of go through what Zach was kind of just saying in the XBLN Bullion Org Discord. He was saying some pretty funny stuff that I just want to talk about briefly. And I wish I could rewind the on-screen Discord chat. I can't do that, but basically,
you can scroll up it and you can see it.
Yeah, I can on my own computer, but I can't on the
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, on the screen. But he's just basically talking about, it's funny because there's this really, really hot like conservative chick that hangs out in the libertarian Discord. Who kind of gets isolated. She kind of gets blackballed and ostracized because she's actually like a conservative and not a libertarian. But that said, she is really, really sexy. For those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, her name's Heather Mullins. She used to be a host.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, so Hoju, you know. So she used to be a host on Free Talk Live, and we were talking about her a little bit in the Discord here. And Zach told me that Heather hates my show or hates me. I'm sorry. No, Heather hates me. I'm sorry. But didn't tell me why. But then told me to invite her into the Discord here so I could figure that out. And I have not heard back from Heather yet, although I did invite her. But it wouldn't surprise
if anybody that hates you.
It wouldn't.
I understand you're attracted to everybody except for Jackie. I understand that females.
Yeah.
I'm
definitely
far behind you.
I was gonna say I'm definitely attracted to Heather, but it would not surprise me if she hated me though, because there's a lot of females that definitely hate me, especially with my political opinions. There have been a lot of girls that have unfriended me specifically because of my political opinions. There have been girls that have messaged me and told me that I'm a piece of shit. I'm a heartless piece of shit. I've been fucking ridiculed. I've been ostracized. I've been all that.
I think I told you this before, Colin, when we were talking on the voice chat. But when I was in Texas, I got raped by Mexicans, and one of them was a fat Mexican, 2 or 3 different times.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if you told me that you got raped. Well, maybe you did. That's crazy, though, but you actually got physically raped by Mexicans.
Well, they were like co-workers, and I took them out to dinner and to the bar and stuff, and these bars. We could like go sit up on the upstairs and like make out and shit and whatever.
I've got the perfect song. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead and talk now. Just tell us about the experience.
No, she wouldn't take no where I couldn't for an answer. We were watching Idiocracy, and I fell asleep at like 3:30 in the morning on the couch. Woke up on her bed in her bedroom with my pants off, with her on top of me.
Oh, well, it was a Mexican girl it was a Mexican woman that raped you. You're funny, my man.
It for real happened.
Well, I think that's very funny.
But I'm a straight white boy.
Was it I feel weird asking this, but I have to. Was it an attractive Mexican woman?
This one, her name was Sonia. She was a little bit thick, but she had some big titties. So I knew her in Houston, and she moved to Austin because I was there.
So you're saying she was kind of hot?
Oh yeah, I've had better rape by smaller ones.
That's
I'm
funny,
a white
man.
Boy. I'm North English, Wales, and Irish. And
Here I am thinking you're gonna tell me some horror story about how you were raped by a fat, muscular Mexican man in the ass in prison. And it's
hell no.
And it's some beautiful girl with big Latina titties that raped you.
Dragged me into her bedroom.
I guess rape really is subjective, right?
I guess I don't consider it rape. Again, I didn't have an orgasm or do any ejaculation, so whatever the hell. I think she got mad about that.
Well, hold on. There are people that do. There are people that do orgasm and ejaculate during rape. Are they not being raped?
Yeah.
This is such a ridiculous conversation. I don't even know what to do. And the music behind it just makes it too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny.
Like,
now, will we be able to? Now, were you able to get into your phone there?
And to the second phone?
Yeah.
Let me see. I still don't know what my damn Skype password is.
Damn, that sucks.
Haven't turned it on in 3 weeks. But we need to call that idiot regardless. The phone that I'm on talking to you on Discord, yes. And the Skype works there.
The Skype works on the phone that you're talking to me on Discord on?
Correct. The extra one that I have.
I guess, yeah, I'm wondering if... I'm wondering if there's a way... Yeah, that's complicated.
I'm hearing old delays.
That's a complicated audio problem because I'm used to dealing with professional audio equipment, not iPhones and stuff. So I can't. I don't know.
So is anybody still listening to us or no?
Let me see. I mean, there has been all night. I'd be surprised if some people suddenly stop listening to us. Let me just. I can check the analytics here. Hang tight. Yeah, man. I mean, we've got there's a lot of people listening to us right now, man. I mean, there's at least 4 or 5 people listening to us just on the video streams alone.
To this train wreck, they're listening?
Yeah. They're finding something entertaining about this. There's something that they're finding deeply entertaining about this.
We entertain each other, and I appreciate that.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's other people that are seeing value, and I don't think 4 or 5 people would be listening if if they weren't seeing value. So, but I don't know. Hold on, let me just try to get James Woodakine on the line over here.
Do it, brother.
I'm bummed because he can't hear the demon voice, but let's just try it anyway. Let me see if I can find it here. And I'll try to block his number too. Here we go.
Please leave your message for...
Oh my god.
Nope.
Look.
Yeah, leave that voicemail, Colin.
It was all just a no. Well, hold on. It was all just a bunch of waste of time anyway.
Please leave your message for...
Oh my god! Look at that.
James Whittaker.
You dickhead. Why aren't you fucking picking up your phone? Why do you have your phone off? Aw, you cuck. That was just the worst message I could. That wasn't even that bad. And that was just the worst message I could think of to leave him right now. Because I'm just utterly disappointed that he did not have his phone on right now. Because it's only 1 a.m. where he is. It looks like, but whatever.
Yeah, it is.
So check this out, everyone. I just got an email from Canva.com, which lots of social media companies like myself used to edit photos and stuff. And it says here at 3:59 a.m. It says, "Hello, we are writing you to let you know that on Friday, May 24, 2019, we discovered an in-progress attack on our systems. As soon as we were notified, we immediately took steps to identify and remedy the cause and have reported the situation to authorities, including the FBI. We are very sorry for any concern or inconvenience this may cause. We're aware that a number of our community's usernames and email addresses have been accessed. The hackers also obtained passwords in their encrypted form. For technical people, all passwords were salted and hashed with bcrypt." I don't know what the fuck that means.
Hell no.
Yeah. This means that our user passwords remain unreadable by external parties, is what they say immediately after that.
However, isn't this is your bank?
No, this is just for like a site where you can go to edit social media pictures and create graphics, like all the graphic design that I post in the Discord and on the Facebook and all that shit that's like promotes the shows and stuff. That's all made through Canva.com. And it says, we'll continue. It's basically says, hang tight. We'll continue to post further updates as they become available. And in line with our best practices, we recommend that you change your Canva password. So that's pretty funny. Everybody.
Yeah, I have USAA is like my bank account, which there's only one bank in San Antonio, Texas, and my shit got hacked a few months ago, and several other people did, and they sent me an email and a text to my phone, like, "Yep, you're getting a new card now because your shit got interrupted by some fucking security breach."
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oops. Yeah, nobody spent any money on it, and they would give me the money back. So,
well, I wouldn't spend any money on that shit. I don't know, unless it was a really, really nice car, I guess.
It's, again, USAA. They don't fuck around. It's starred military shit. So,
were you in the military, Oju?
I was not, but again, my mom wasn't, but family is, and little brother were, so kind of attached to it. I would never sign up for the military.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in there because of family.
Right, gotcha. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking advantage of the benefits. I think I have those kind of benefits through my grandfather, who's in the military as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man. All right, I'm about to pass out. Hoju.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate you calling in, buddy. All right, everyone. I'll see you next weekend for Reverb 2.0 and the James Journal.
Do it.
Friday night, 11:30 Eastern.
Internet.
Yep, same time, same place. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
Good night, brother. Have a good, sweet dreams.
You too, buddy.